Hey guys, this is Amanda here for your next video blog or book review. This week I'm going to be doing it over Fire by Kristin Cashore. If you guys remember, last week I did it over Graceling, which was Cashore's debut novel, and this is her second novel in this series. However, this is actually a prequel, as I said in the previous blog. This happens, I believe, like so many years, like 70, I want to say 70, but it's not 70 years before Graceling did. And let me preface by reading the back of the book. It says, "She has been hidden away. Now she is choosing to use her power. It is not a peaceful time in the Dells. Young King Nash clings to the throne while rebel lords in the north and south build armies to unseat him. War is coming. The mountains and forests are filled with spies and thieves. This is where Fire lives, a girl whose startling appearance is impossibly irresistible and who can control the minds of everyone around her, everyone except Prince Brigand." This is a very interesting novel, and I will say that I loved it 10 times more than Graceling. I will probably say that like 15 times in this book review blog. I loved this. One of my favorite books. Some people prefer Graceling way over Fire, and no, I love Fire, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. The plot, as for the plot, like, excellent plot. You can really tell that she's grown as an author and as a writer. Her plot, I feel, is more fleshed out. It's not the traveling adventure plot that Graceling was. She's in a few different places within the Dells, which is the place that the country, I guess, of Fire's world, and it's just really good. Plot is great. There's action, but not the same kind of action. In Graceling, it was all like hand-to-hand combat, sword fighting stuff for Katza, just because she was so skilled in that. And in Fire, it's not like that. She is more, I think she can like shoot a bow and arrow, and maybe even fight with a knife or a dagger or whatever, but she's not anywhere near as skilled with combat as she's in other areas, which I'm going to say nothing about. But anyways, very good book, and the writing was much better in this book. I didn't really have a problem with Graceling very much, but there were a few things I'm like, no, you shouldn't have said that, or you should have reworded this. This was really awkward. I didn't understand what you were saying. Whatever. But Fire, oh my gosh, she wrote this brilliantly. The only problem I'll say that at the end. No, my favorite character is Fire, the main girl. She is strong, but also she has like this emotional side. You can easily connect with the character. You can identify with her. Whereas Katza, I could not. Katza was this cold, slightly unfeeling character for me. And in this book, Fire is not like that. She puts on this hard exterior and persona like nothing hurts her, but that's not who she is. She's a girl who just wants to be accepted and loved. And I feel like that is what young adult lit is about. You find the outcasts, and because everybody, when you're young, you feel like an outcast. And so I felt like she did a brilliant job with her character. The characters in this book 10 times more fleshed out than the ones in Graceling. Definitely more dynamic, had ulterior motives, thought differently, and she brings that up within the story, and it's fabulous the way she does it. Fire compared to Katza, like, as I said, Katza was a very hard character. you couldn't identify with her, really. Whereas Fire, you can. She has this tenacity and aliveness to her, this liveliness to her. She's excitable, and it's wonderful. Really enjoyed her character. Plus, my next favorite character was Briggan. Of course, he's the other main male figure, I guess. Nash is one of my favorites too, but I really, really, really liked Briggan. Briggan had this archaic bravery characteristic to him, one that you see in a lot of like historical fiction or in the movies or like old knights, that chivalry, yet just that braveness that comes along with him. And I really appreciated that with Briggan because I just love Briggan. He's great. At first, you don't know what to make of him. You're like, I don't know if I'll like this guy. No, love him. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say. And I only had one issue with this book, really, and it's so very minor. Cashore, I even noticed this in Graceling, but even more so in this book. Cashore likes to use larger words sometimes. Not that she uses them out of context. She's great in her in that department, but she I don't even remember some of the words, but she uses a handful of words that even I didn't know what they were. I had to look them up, and I'm about to graduate with an English degree from university, and I didn't know what those words were. And this is for young adults, which I understand completely about challenging your readers, and that's really good. But there was, some of those words that they sucked me back out of the story, and I realized, oh wait, I don't know that word. And so, it broke off this wonderful experience I was having with this book. Broke me away from the imaginative quality it was carrying. So that's the only problem, but really so very minor. She used maybe between 5 and 10 of those words throughout the whole novel. So it wasn't very big. But things like that, I think she should probably watch out on. But it's my personal preference, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, I'm done. This is a fabulous book. You should read it. My favorite. Love it. The next book that I'm going to be doing is Bitter Blue, which is the sequel to Graceling. So it goes Fire, Graceling, and then Bitter Blue in timeline. She wrote it, Graceling, Fire, and then Bitter Blue. But anyways, this is the sequel to Graceling, and I'm really interested in reading this. I really liked Bitter Blue as a character when she was in Graceling, so it's going to be, for me at least, it's going to be interesting, and I'm really going to enjoy it. I hope. I feel like the summary doesn't give you a whole bunch of information, so I don't even know really what to expect other than something that I already expected from ending Graceling. She's just gonna have to, no, I'm gonna wait till the next video blog to do that. But needless to say, I am super pumped about this. It's going to be a great time, and again, if you guys have opinions about these books, if y'all have read them, loved them, read them, and hated them, or kind of indifferent, let us know your opinions. We really, really want to know, and we would love to talk to you because Barrett and I absolutely love discussing young adult literature with people. So we would look forward to hearing from you. Just drop a message in our Ask box, or something. We would love to hear from you. Yeah, that's all I have. Until next time. See ya.